Know that before the emanations were emanated, and the creatures created, the upper simple light had filled the whole existence. There was no empty space, such as empty air, hollow, or void aspect, but all was filled with this simple, infinite light. There was no such thing as a beginning or an end, but everything was one simple uniform light, and it was called the light of Ein Sof. When it rose in its simple will to create the worlds, and emanate the emanation, by bringing forth the perfection of his deed, his names, and his attributes by the light, the Ein Sof restricted itself, in the middle point, precisely at the center of the simple light. As the light was restricted, it drew far off to the sides around the middle point. And there remained an empty space, an empty air, and a void. This restriction was uniform around the middle point of the void, so that the empty space was completely round. When it comes to the emanations that emanated later inside the empty space, these are of the aspects of circles, and are near or joined to Ein Sof. This is so because they need to receive the light equally from all sides. After the restriction a place existed for the emanations, creations, formations, and making. Then from the light of Ein Sof, one straight line extended down from its circular light to the void in the center. It emanated, created, formed and made all the worlds in the empty space. When the light extended in the form of a straight line down to the void, it did not do so immediately, it did spread slowly. When it did extend, and spread, was made like a sphere, or surrounding circle of light. The circle is not attached to the light of Ein Sof, in order to not be nullified by Ein Sof. The circle of light can only connect to Ein Sof through the straight line. This is so because the illumination of Ein Sof can come only through this straight line. The line limits and restricts. If the light would have come via surrounding lights or circles, they would have been of the aspect of the Creator without boundaries and limits. The straight line is thin and not very wide. In this way, the light extends down to the emanations with measure and limits. This is why the emanations are called 10 measures or 10 sephirot, because they have measure, limit, and a defined number. This is not the case with Ein Sof. Before the creation of the emanations and worlds, there was only Ein Sof. His name is one, in a wondrous hidden unity. Even for those close to him, there is no force and not attainment in Ein Sof. This is so, because there is no mind of those created, that can attain him. For he is no place. He has no boundaries. And he has no name. From the writings of the Ari, the Tree of Life, Part 1, Gate 1. Want to join us in our spiritual journey? Join us at receivingtheupperlight.com.